Cinema, one of the arts that has a remarkably powerful impact on the human psyche and mind, plays a pivotal role in shaping cultures. A single film has the power to reshape the views and beliefs of entire societies. Whether you love something or hate it, a film can instill these feelings, even without personal experiences. Now let me ask a question. Who is the most evil creature in the sea? Most likely, the first thing that comes to mind is a shark. However, despite the misunderstanding, your mind conjured up this answer without much thought, perhaps because sharks are depicted as bloodthirsty monsters in movies. Think about it. Have you ever encountered a shark in real life? The reason behind this perception can be traced back to movies, not only about sharks but also about other sea creatures such as piranha fish, which are famous for their aggressiveness and their ability to reduce a person to a mere skeleton within seconds. But is this depiction accurate or just another cinematic exaggeration? Let's explore together on this cinematic journey. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any new videos. We aim to reach 1,000 subscribers to continue the channel. In the beginning, we need to rewind the clock a bit and start the story from its very beginning, specifically in the year 1913 AD, when President Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, decided to undertake an exploratory trip to South America, precisely in the farthest regions of Brazil. The purpose of this journey was to familiarize himself with the geographical landmarks of the area, explore the wildlife and the birds found there, bringing back specimens to be displayed in the Natural History Museum in New York. One of the places he visited was a massive river known to the indigenous people as the River of Doubt and Despair. The nomenclature arose because Brazilians did not know its origin or end point precisely, due to the numerous twists, turns and steep slopes in the river. Additionally, it was situated amid forests teeming with predatory animals and tribes unfamiliar with mercy. Nevertheless, Roosevelt led the expedition, facing the challenges head-on, and explored the river, which was named in his honor. One day, Brazilian ichthyologist Alípio de Miranda Ribeiro had the idea to present the nature of this river to Roosevelt. He isolated a portion of the river using a massive net, instructing the fishermen to catch piranha fish from the river and place everything they caught in the isolated section until they amassed a staggering number of piranhas. Roosevelt and the accompanying journalists then arrived, and he began to convince them that these fish were among the most dangerous freshwater fish ever, capable of consuming a whole human in just a few minutes. These piranhas were the primary reason people feared approaching this river. To prove his point, he brought a cow infected with a disease causing it to bleed and threw it into the river. As soon as the fish caught the scent of blood, they attacked the cow, devouring it, and within moments, the cow turned into a skeletal structure and the river turned into a pool of blood before the horrified and astonished eyes of Roosevelt and the accompanying journalists. When they returned to their countries, they recounted what they had witnessed in Brazil, and the story spread like wildfire everywhere. Roosevelt later wrote about this experience in his famous book, Through the Brazilian Wilderness. And thereafter, a year later, a documentary film was produced in Brazil. They set up a tank measuring 1 meter in length and 5 meters in width, placing 100 piranha fish in it and letting them go hungry to the point where they started to eat each other. After that, they turned on the cameras and threw the carcass of an animal into the tank, capturing the fish as they tore it apart. The film was then broadcast on American television in the 60s. During this period, the talk about piranha fish ceased to be mere hearsay. People witnessed everything with their own eyes, and since then, horror movies about these ferocious fish have been made in various languages. people started fearing them more than any other type of fish. However, the question remains, are piranha fish truly as ferocious as depicted, or is the matter exaggerated? Initially, the statement indicates that piranhas do not belong to the category of large fish, as their length ranges from 14 centimeters to 26 centimeters only, and the maximum length they can reach does not exceed 43 centimeters. If large, their weight reaches 3 grams, making them a medium-sized fish. Nevertheless, they have a strong body that helps them swim quickly and smoothly in the water. Regarding their diet, piranhas are carnivorous, feeding on fish, crustaceans, small reptiles, rodents, and even birds. Their teeth are also pointed to enable them to crush the prey's meat. Piranhas are distinguished by their hunting style, using either pursuit or setting traps. A group of them can be found gathered in one place, such as under a tree, waiting for a small bird to fall. They primarily rely on their strong sense of smell for hunting, as visibility in many parts of the Amazon River can be foggy or almost non-existent. It is worth mentioning that piranhas not only feed on animal flesh, but can also eat marine plants, algae, fruits, and grains. They often consume dead meats thrown into the river and do not resort to attacking live animals unless they sense danger, threat, or severe hunger. This means that what is depicted in movies about piranhas attacking humans does not occur in reality. What Roosevelt witnessed in Brazil was due to the actions of Alípio de Miranda Ribeiro, as he brought them together in one place. As for the rumors that claim that piranhas can devour an entire human in just a few minutes, experts say that for this to happen, more than 500 fish must gather in one place, all hungry, to eat a human weighing 80 kilograms in one place. 5 minutes. Of course, this scenario is highly unlikely, and the evidence for this is that statistics confirm that no confirmed cases of piranhas attacking humans have been recorded so far. Typically, incidents involving piranhas result in minor injuries. In 2015, when newspapers reported the death of a 6-year-old Brazilian girl due to piranhas, it was later revealed that the girl had drowned and piranhas attacked her body after her death. Thus, piranhas were not the cause of her death. Therefore, a team of researchers suggests that piranhas are not as ferocious as commonly thought. They simply perform their function of cleaning the river of waste and preserving the environment from damage caused by discarded bodies, especially in isolated environments hosting more than a third of the world's wildlife, such as the Amazon rainforest. If you're still not convinced that piranhas are not ferocious, in the fall of 2010, a team of scientists led by Dr. Steve Haskey traveled to the Amazon River basin to study piranhas. They spent 10 consecutive days in the river among piranhas, and nothing happened to any of them. To further confirm the experiment, Dr. Haskey descended into a tank with 150 piranhas, and despite being surrounded by them, none of the fish paid any attention to him. This is noteworthy, considering that there are various types of piranhas, ranging from 30 to 60 species. However, only 4 or 5 of them can be considered aggressive, while the rest mainly rely on plant-based diets. Some are even classified as herbivores. One of the aggressive types, widely known and often seen in horror movies, is the piranha with the red belly. This species, with a lifespan of 8 to 10 years, usually lives in groups to utilize their strength in self-defense. The most aggressive among all piranha species is the red-eyed piranha, also known as the black piranha. Its body is either black or plain silver, and within the various piranha species, this type possesses the strongest bite force. According to a 2012 study, the bite force of this fish reaches 320 newtons, making it 35 times stronger than any fish of the same weight. Interestingly, despite numerous experiments demonstrating that piranhas are not as dangerous as perceived, someone managed to smuggle 4,000 piranhas into New York, The individual was fined 70 to 1,000, yet piranhas are still being smuggled today, as some people have a fascination with keeping them as pets. Moreover, some purchase piranhas intending to consume them. In conclusion, the impact of cinema on our perceptions is undeniable. Whether it's the fear instilled by sharks or the notorious reputation of piranhas, movies have the power to shape our beliefs. As we unravel the truth behind these cinematic portrayals, let's remember that, at times, reality may differ significantly from the vivid images painted on the silver screen. So the next time we encounter the depths of the sea in film, let's approach it with a more informed and nuanced perspective. Cinema, with its ability to entertain and influence, continues to play a pivotal role in shaping our understanding of the world around us. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any new videos. We aim to reach 1,000 subscribers to continue the channel.